my name is Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and today we are talking about Aries and Capricorn compatibility. This is a part of my Aries Experience series on YouTube in celebration of the month of Aries. And so if you haven't seen the first video where I talk a little bit more in depth about what it's like to date Aries in general, please go back and check that video out first, okay? Aries with Capricorn is a tough match, I'm not going to lie to you. And really the differences have to do with the elements involved. Aries is a fire sign, Capricorn is an earth sign. And if we're looking at this from an elemental perspective, the elements don't match, okay? Of course, that's not to say that all is lost. If you keep in mind the fact that we are so much more than just our sun sign, so much more than just our zodiac sign, then you would understand that this relationship could definitely work in the long run, okay? But it is a relationship that will involve adjustments on both signs' part. And so that is something to be mindful of going into the relationship itself, all right? As a fire sign, we've been able to conclude that Aries is an energy that really likes to pursue life in a very assertive way. And Aries is so aggressive in going after what it is that they want that sometimes Aries tends to look ahead and ascertain what the risks are involved. And Aries doesn't do a very good job at planning ahead and thinking things through. And it's mainly because Aries is just so full of life that there's just no time to sit back and question everything. Aries is just about doing it. Okay, and it's actually something that most people, including myself, admire about Aries the Ram. Capricorn, on the other hand, is definitely much more laid back. The better word would be disciplined, okay? Capricorn needs a plan in place. Capricorn is about building structure, having systems in place, routines in place, and will calculate risks before actually making a move on anything. And this to Aries is the death of Aries. You know, anything that puts out Aries' flame is not good for Aries. But at the same time, you know, Capricorn's influence can be beneficial to Aries, just like Aries' influence can be beneficial to Capricorn as well. So that's something to keep in mind. As far as the arguments between you and where you two tend to disagree with one another, really has to do with the pace of the relationship, where the relationship is going, how the relationship should proceed. Again, Capricorn needs to put systems in place. There needs to be an order and a rhyme and a reason. Whereas Aries is just like, let's do it. You know, let's not let the rules stop us from really passionately loving one another. And again, this is something that Capricorn can benefit from. So it's just a matter of making the necessary adjustments and reaching that compromise. In the bedroom, Aries has the upper hand here. Capricorn may be a little stiff when it comes to lovemaking, and so Aries is very good at helping Capricorn come out of its skin, and that goes for both the female Aries and the male Aries. This is where Aries tends to be more patient, which is not a typical trait of Aries, and that is helping Capricorn become more comfortable, become more relaxed, and therefore be able to kind of take advantage of that passionate energy that is very much a part of Capricorn as well, in order to make lovemaking in the relationship that much more exciting and pleasurable for the both of you. So keeping this in mind going into the relationship, know that adjustments will have to be made. Know that you both operate on different wavelengths, and accept that about one another, and try to understand where you're able to learn from each other. If you want more information, feel free to visit randomnessofrudy.com. Until then, good luck.